We're here at Blue Bank Resort on Reelfoot Lake with one of the guides and tournament fishermen, Jackie Wayne Van Cleve. And Jackie, if a fella comes to go crappie fishing with you, how does he get the most out of his crappie fishing guide? How can he get the best that you got?
Getting in the boat. Every customer is the same as the other. I mean, I treat everybody equal. There's no favoritism in this game. I've been doing it for 40 years, and I treat everybody the same. I give them everything I got. I mean, sometimes it don't pay off. The fish don't bite. There's nothing I can do. But when the fish bite, I'll produce fish. I mean,
What's the difference in a customer that'll listen to you and let you teach him how to catch crappie, and some guy that thinks he knows how to do it?
oh Lord, that can be trouble sometimes. But if you've done it as long as I have and dealing with the public, you'll learn how to get around that and bring him on up to par, and he'll fall right in.
Now, what kind of crappie fishing do you do here on Reelfoot Lake?
We crappie fishing.
Yeah.
What we do here, we do a lot of spider fishing, a lot of casting. We do a lot of, not a lot, but we do some pulling crankbaits and road runners. Not very much because it's so stumpy here, but the road runners has been paying off pretty good early spring.
All right, now Jackie, when you're tournament fishing, are you spider rigging, which means slow trolling with 6 to 8 poles, or are you hand poling? That means one pole in your hand. Which one do you do when you're tournament fishing?
Well, some tournaments it's one pole tournaments where we got a jig pole and that's it. Your vertical jig and you're doing treetops, so on stumps, vertical jigging the stumps. Then we got the ultimate pole. We can fish up to 8 poles. We'll spider fish. Then sometimes we'll cast. I mean, it just depends on what they allow us to do and what type of lake, what kind of terrain we're fishing. It's a lot of options there.
All right, now when you're guide fishing, how does your fishing change?
Guide fishing, it's not like tournament fishing. Guide fishing, I pretty well know what I'm gonna do before I leave the bank. I've got my game plan on, and everything's in the boat ready to go, and I know where I'm going and what I'm gonna do.
What do you usually catch? What's an average guide trip? How many crappie will you usually produce?
It depends on weather, but we try to at least get in 30 fish.
30 fish.
We will work our butt off to at least get 30 to limit.
I see. How many people do you have in the boat when you got?
Most of the time it's 2. I can carry up to 5 crappie, bluegill fishing. I can carry up to 5 people. Mainly it's 2 to 3 people.
Are you usually fishing jigs or minnows and jigs?
I do a lot of jigs and minnows, and a lot of minnows on real foot. But I like to I like to be versatile. When I'm casting, I mainly use jigs. I use the Strike King jigs when I'm casting, or when I'm using jigs and minnows.
Nope.